Hey everybody, how's it going? Thiago here and welcome to another video. Happy Sunday. Today we are learning English with a hilarious clip from 2.5 Men. 2.5 Men is my top favorite sitcom of all time. You know, the first 8 seasons only. And I love this show so much, and today we have a great clip to learn vocabulary with, some pronunciation, and have some fun on this fine Sunday. Before we get started though, don't forget to subscribe to this channel because every week there are new videos and podcast episodes here designed to help you speak with more confidence, more accuracy, more clarity, and of course, more awareness. If this sounds like something you want for yourself in New English, subscribe to the channel and don't miss a single new video. Now let's get started. Alright, so just to give you some context here, in this clip, Charlie is dating a much younger girl. The girl is 24 years old and Charlie is 40. In this clip, she convinces Charlie to go out with her and her friend to a nightclub to spend the night out. And then Charlie also convinces his brother Alan, who is at a similar age, almost 40 years old, to go out as well. So let's watch it.
Yeah, I'm coming with the guy I told you about. The old guy.
Did you hear the connection here? I told you about. I'm coming with the guy I told you about, the old guy. Told you. So when you have the D, like told, and the Y for you in this case, like this D-Y combination, the sound is J. So told you, I told you about. Okay? Listen to that part again. Told you about.
Yeah, I'm coming with the guy I told you about. The old guy. I don't know. I think he's got a little brother who's old too.
You know, I think she's funny that she's referring to Charlie and Alan as old guys, and they are like 40, you know? I mean, I'm almost 40, guys, and I don't consider myself old, but okay, let's continue here.
I'll ask him.
I'll ask him. Contraction for I will ask him. You see, so she doesn't say I will ask him, but I'll ask him. I'll ask him.
I'll ask him. Great, we'll see you there.
Again, we'll see you there. Great, we'll see you there. Not we will see you there, but we'll see you there. We'll see you there.
Hey, do you think your brother would want to come with us?
Alan? No, he's not the type. He'd be miserable going to a dance club at this hour. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Again, we have the contraction, I'll go get him. Okay, so notice that contractions and abbreviations are very common in native speech. All right, so get used to speaking with more contractions like I will, I will get him. And Charlie also used a very nice word here before. He says miserable. He'd be miserable going to a dance club at this hour. When you feel miserable, you feel cranky, a little bit angry, sad, depressed. You know, you are miserable. It's not the best of feelings. So Charlie is saying, my brother, a nightclub. He'd be miserable at this place. You know what? Let me go get him. All right?
Miserable going to a dance club at this hour. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Okay, this is post night out. Okay, so both of them went out with the girls, spent the whole night out. Let's see what happened, the aftermath. Okay, this is in the morning. Worst night of my life. That's funny, man.
Worst night of my life.
You're just ticked off because you couldn't keep up.
When you are ticked off, you feel angry. You feel disappointed by something. Like, oh, I am ticked off. I'm angry. I'm upset. Okay? You're just ticked off or you're just angry because you couldn't keep up. Keep up is like to follow the same pace and energy maybe that young people at the club were having, you know, like being able to spend the whole night out dancing and drinking and, you know, oh, I can't keep up anymore, you know?
I couldn't keep up. I was out on the dance floor with the girls while you were sleeping in the booth.
I wasn't sleeping. I was closing my eyes because I couldn't bear to watch you do this.
I was voguing.
I was voguing. So voguing is a popular dance style. I believe it became popular in the 80s. There's even a Madonna song, a Madonna movie video clip or music video called Vogue. And I think in that music video, you can see what this dance style looks like. So Alan was voguing, yeah, with the young people there.
You were napping.
Nobody vogues anymore, Alan.
Nobody vogues anymore, yeah? I mean, this is something from the 80s, like 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
And guess what? Nobody does the robot anymore either.
Man, I think the robot dance is even older than the voguing. I think the robot dance is like from the 70s, you know?
Oh, yeah? Then why did it catch on with the other dancers?
Then why did it catch on with the other dancers? When something catches on, it's a phrasal verb. When something catches on, it becomes popular by many people. Many people start doing that thing because it becomes popular. So Alan is questioning here, okay, nobody vogues anymore. Nobody does the robot dance anymore. But why, when I was doing it, it caught on with the other dancers? Like, the other dancers started to do it too. Why?
It didn't catch on. They were openly mocking you.
When you mock someone, you make fun of that person. Okay. So they weren't, keeping up or catching on with Alan. They were mocking him by imitating him, like, oh, look at this old guy, making these ridiculous dance moves, So yeah, if someone mocks you, they make fun of you. Okay.
What do you want from me? I went out to the club. I went to the after hours club. I went out to breakfast. I held my date's hair while she vomited pancakes in the parking lot.
Well, if you weren't whining about wanting to go.
When you whine about something, you complain. Alan is complaining here about the night. Okay. So Charlie is saying, if you weren't whining about wanting to go home, if you weren't complaining about it.
Go home, you'd be having sex with her right now.
Oh, darn. What man doesn't dream of kissing secondhand pancakes?
Alan says a nice word here. He says, oh, darn. It's like an exclamation. Oh, darn. It's like, oh, my, oh, darn.
Oh, darn. What man doesn't dream of kissing secondhand pancakes?
So something secondhand is something not new, okay? So I can say, for example, oh, I bought this phone, but this phone is a secondhand phone. It's not a new phone. It's a secondhand phone. But the joke here is his date, Alan, had thrown up pancakes before. So, what man doesn't dream of kissing secondhand pancakes? I don't want that,
And I have to go to work.
Did you hear the connected speech here? And I have to go to work. Go to work. Go to work.
You know what? You are a fuddy-duddy.
I'm a fuddy-duddy.
Guys, let me go back here. A fuddy-duddy. A fuddy-duddy is a guy who is very old-fashioned, a very old-fashioned person who is very conservative and kind of boring. The person doesn't like to try any new things, spoils all the fun. You are a fuddy-duddy. Okay? It also reminds me of party pooper. A party pooper also could be a person who takes away all the fun from an activity. Okay?
Are a fuddy-duddy.
I'm a fuddy-duddy.
Hey, if the orthopedic shoe fits, wear it.
They are not orthopedic. They merely have a reinforced arch for the active lifestyle. And you were napping.
Okay, maybe I needed a little shut-eye.
Ooh, nice one. Maybe I needed a little shut-eye. Okay? A shut-eye is an informal way to say sleep. Okay? Shut-eye, because you literally shut or close your eyes when you sleep. So, oh, I'm so tired today. I need a little shut-eye, or I need to sleep a little bit. So here Charlie is saying, maybe I needed a little shut-eye. Maybe I needed to sleep a little bit. Okay?
But that's only because I had vigorous sex earlier.
Vigorous is a nice word. Something vigorous is something energetic that demands a lot of your vigor or energy, right?
Oh, let's face it. We're both too old for the MTV lifestyle.
MTV? Did they just defrost you?
When you defrost something, you thaw the ice. Like imagine something is frozen, like a lasagna. Imagine a frozen lasagna and you want to eat it. You have to defrost it first. Yeah, you have to remove the ice, right? And maybe unfrozen it, right? Defrost it so you can eat it. So Charlie is joking here, like MTV. What are you talking about? MTV is so old. Yeah. Did they just defrost you? Like, were you, frosted all this time? Were you frozen all this time and now they defrosted you and welcome to the present or welcome to the future in this case, right? So Charlie's making fun of him here.
MTV, VH1, whatever the kids are watching. My point is, I am comfortable acting my age while you are in deep denial.
Hey, I am not in denial about anything.
Nice phrase, right? To be in denial. When you are in denial, you refuse to believe something. Yeah, so Charlie here, he's already 40 years old, but he is in denial about his age. He believes that he's still a 24-year-old who can do whatever he wants, who can party all night and not suffer any consequences. So his behavior here, he's in denial of his age.
I am a young, vibrant man in the prime of my life. What? Young people have phlegm too.
Nice word, phlegm. Phlegm. Phlegm is the mucus that our bodies produce when we are sick, when we have a cold, the mucus that stays in our nose and in our throat, sometimes in our faces, right? And that we expel, right? Like Charlie did here now. This is phlegm. It's called phlegm, the mucus, okay?
Sure. Anyway, as I was... Oh, God.
What's the matter?
My chest.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Hey, Alan?
Yeah?
Do you think it's too late to start jogging?
When you go jogging, you go exercising. Usually jogging is like, it's that little run that you do, on the street. Like, it's not a full-blown run, It's like, it's almost like you're running and walking at the same time. It's like, it's that very light run, to exercise. So do you think it's too late to start jogging or to start exercising now that I'm having, I don't know, a heart attack or something? Now they are at the hospital already. Charlie was examined. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's have a look-see, huh?
Oh, let's have a look-see. A look-see is a glimpse. It's a quick look. When you have a quick look at something, you have a look-see. It's a casual, colloquial way of saying this, Oh, I think I have a message here, guys. Let me just have a look-see. Just have a look-see. Just a quick look, okay?
According to your test, you just had an acute attack of indigestion.
An acute attack of indigestion, okay? Something acute is something very intense. If you have an acute attack of indigestion in this case, it's a case of indigestion that is very severe, very intense. It's acute, okay? So Charlie had an acute or a severe attack of indigestion, okay?
It was gas?
Yeah, it's a big bubble, about the size of a pomegranate.
This is a fruit, okay? Like, it's a kind of a big rounded fruit. You can Google it later, yeah? Like, the size of the gas inside Charlie's body was the same size as the fruit here.
What have you had to eat recently?
Nothing much.
He had Belgian waffles, link sausages, 2 Red Bulls, a quart of scotch, and the tongue of a 24-year-old actress.
He asked what I ate, Alan.
And I told him, Charlie.
Oh, you're a dirty bird. But the good news is that you are a perfectly healthy 50-year-old man.
Guys, it's interesting that this has happened before in the clip here. Before, I think we saw that with 24-year-old girl or woman, and here now 50-year-old man, you see? But notice that we have the hyphens, 50-year-old man. We call this a compound adjective. A compound adjective is when you put 2 or 3 words together, sometimes even more. You link them with a hyphen, and all that combination becomes one adjective to the noun that comes after. So what kind of man is Charlie here? A 50-year-old man. You see? A man who is 50 years old. All right? So this is a compound adjective. All right. So the doctor is saying that the good news is that Charlie is a perfectly healthy 50-year-old man.
I'm only 40.
Tell that to your liver.
But Charlie is only 40. Tell that to your liver. So apparently Charlie has a liver of a 50-year-old man, even though he's 40 years old. Your liver is the organ in your body usually responsible for processing alcohol, for example, and in the series here, Charlie drinks a lot. So, because he drinks a lot, I guess, according to the doctor, his liver looks 10 years older. All right?
I would recommend you slow down a bit.
Slow down a bit. Take it easy. Yeah, I mean, you can party, yes, but not too hard. Take it easy. Don't eat anything. Don't drink anything like crazy.
I would recommend you slow down a bit.
I've been saying the same thing.
And you? Why no sequel to Ferris Bueller, huh? I wait.
I'm sorry. I'll get on it.
Give the people what they want.
So this is a little cultural reference here, guys. Let me go back to show you. So the doctor is asking Alan, why no sequel to Ferris Bueller? Ferris Bueller, for those of you who don't know, it's a popular 80s movie. It came out in 1986, and it stars Matthew Broderick. It's a very nice comedy, really fun movie. You should watch it. It's great. But the joke here is that Alan kind of looks a little bit like the main actor from that movie, Matthew Broderick, And the doctor thinks that Alan is actually the actor from the movie, but he's not. Okay. So he's asking, there's no sequel to Ferris Bueller? Where's part 2? I want to see it. All right.
No sequel to Ferris Bueller, huh? I wait.
I'm sorry. I'll get on it.
Nice phrase. I'll get on it. Okay.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
I'll get on it. You see here? I'm sorry. I'll get on it. Right here. When somebody asks you to do something, a task, for example, you can say, okay, I'll get on it. Meaning, okay, I'll do it. Or I'll start doing it soon. I'll get on it. Okay?
I'll get on it.
The funny thing is that, they're talking about the movie Ferris Bueller here, yeah? Charlie is actually in that movie. Yeah, he makes a little cameo, a small participation in that movie. So it's nice that they are bringing up this movie here because Charlie was actually in that movie many years ago.
Give the people what they want.
So, gas. Good news, huh?
A little embarrassing, but yeah.
What do you have to be embarrassed about?
Oh, I don't know. The paramedics, the ambulance, the crying, and the last-minute negotiations with God.
The last-minute negotiations with God, like, please, God, make me survive. Yeah.
All right. Are you still planning on teaching piano to orphans?
If any show up, sure.
If any show up, sure. If any orphan appears, sure, I'll teach them the piano.
All right. Well, will you at least accept the fact that you have to slow down?
Yeah.
This is nice, guys. Look at this part here. The subtitles didn't catch what Alan said here at the beginning, but he says, well, will you at least, that's what he says right at the beginning, okay? Will you at least accept the fact that you have to slow down? When you tell somebody, will you do something, it's like a request. You are requesting the person to do something. Like, will you accept the fact that you're not so young anymore? I'll play it back a little bit. Try to listen to that part. Alan says, will you at least before accept, okay?
All right. Well, will you at least accept the fact that you have to slow down?
Yeah. It's weird, Alan. It seems like just yesterday I could party all night, eat and drink anything I wanted to. Now, a couple of Red Bulls and a waffle, and I'm sitting in the emergency room praying for a fart.
First of all, he says emergency room. Yeah, the emergency room in a hospital is often called the ER. So if you feel a little sick, if you're not feeling very well, we tend to go to the ER to see a doctor. Yeah, we go to the emergency room, okay?
A waffle, and I'm sitting in the emergency room praying for a fart.
Fart is an informal word for gas. Yeah, when you expel gas through your behind, right? We call this a fart. So, because Charlie had gas and a very bad case of indigestion, he's kind of embarrassed because now even something simple as a little indigestion gets me to the hospital. Yeah, so I'm really not 24 anymore.
Now you know why I ordered tomato juice and cottage cheese.
I got it made. Do take good care of yourself.
Very nice connection here, right? I gotta admit. I got it made. This is a contracted version for I have got to admit, okay? I have got to admit becomes I gotta admit. The have completely disappears.
Do take good care of yourself.
And notice that Charlie is also saying here, you do take good care of yourself.
Cheese.
I got it made. Do take.
You see, you do take good care of yourself. So he's using the auxiliary do in an affirmative sentence. This is common if you want to be emphatic, if you want to emphasize something. Like, he could have said, I got to admit, you take good care of yourself, but he wants to emphasize that Alan really cares for his body. So you do take care, or you do take good care of yourself.
Good care of yourself.
I try.
I guess that's why I keep you around.
Because I'm a good example?
No, you clod. Spare parts.
Guys, clods, I believe it's a German word that means silly man, stupid man, In English, I think a more common word would be klutz. Yeah, you klutz, like you silly, stupid man. Okay. Spare parts, think of a car that breaks down. If a part of the car breaks down, you need a spare part. You need another part to replace that part, okay? So Charlie's joking here, saying that the only reason why he keeps Alan around, like living with him and everything, is because Alan is a healthier person, healthier than Charlie in terms of habits. So, if Charlie ever needs like an organ or something, like, Alan could, donate, that spare part. That's the joke here. All right. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope you learned a lot and had tons of fun. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, maybe with a suggestion of a future video, movie, or TV show that I can work with here on the channel and create a lesson about. And I'll be talking to you guys very soon in the next video. All right. Bye-bye.